Hey, what's up, my royalties? How you guys doing today? We're back at it again with another reaction video. This time we're reacting to homeless man removed from building after 7 on your side report. Now, why are you messing with a homeless man? Like, how bored are you guys? Like, who are these people who's like harassing this homeless guy? Are the security? Are you an officer? Why must he get disturbed from his nap? Look at him, bro. He got the whole. He has the whole camp together. Well, he has a milk carton. He has ramen noodles. He has like his dirty sock, used napkins, lotion. You know, like do his late night stuff. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get one off at nighttime too. But why are you harassing this man? Leave him alone. He's not bothering nobody. He's just out here in an abandoned building. You know, just trying to. You know, he's on hard times. He's trying to make it out. You know, trying to make it back up in life. Why you gotta kick him out the building, bro? But let's go ahead and let's get into the story. Let's see what this is all about. That's crazy. A homeless man getting kicked out for no reason. Like, are you kidding me?
Living on 2 floors of stairwells in a building in the Bronx. Tenants had
he has a whole camp down there
without getting any action. But after our report, things changed, and they changed quickly. Here's 7 on your side investigative reporter KissdaKrown.
You want your clothes on, you feel what I'm saying? You got little girls here.
He was living in the stairwell of a large apartment complex in the Bronx, not for days or weeks or even months, but for 2 whole years.
Oh, 2 years he's been there? Alright, that's ridiculous. I mean, 2 years is like, dang. I thought he was there for a few weeks crouching, but 2 years? That's a long time. But it's one thing, I was thinking it's a abandoned building, if anything, but I mean, if you have tenants that's coming up and downstairs, especially this lady, the way she sounded like she has little girls like upstairs, and this man's just sleeping butt naked, and I mean, who wants to go through that? You're trying to walk upstairs, downstairs, carrying groceries, or just in general, you gotta trip over a person. Like, can you imagine you just walking there and be like, whoa, fall over the homeless guy again? It's like, bro, move, bro. It's like, move over to the side. Like, why I gotta keep tripping over you, man? That's crazy. Yeah, I fell for this tenant. I fell for this tenant, definitely.
And police at least 24 times. They called 7 on your side.
It sucks.
Yeah, you can't call the officers. You just have him removed.
But
like,
thanks,
what is this?
Shedding a light on it from you guys. You know, he was moved quickly right after you guys aired.
Tenants say police showed up, removed the man and all of his belongings.
I'm happy that I could walk through my door and not see him, not smell anything, and I'm happy that I could take out the trash and go in the trash chute and there's no human feces there. And I owe a big thanks to you guys.
It's an issue we've reported on numerous times at numerous buildings across the area since last summer.
Once I have my building, I know I'm safe. That's the most important part.
It is a big problem. We mapped out every homeless complaint made in the New York City area since the beginning of this year. We found a big
New York City just not it for me to live at.
Living in the subway system.
Just move south. Just move down. You don't have to stay in the city. Move out.
Last year.
We are still experiencing record levels of homelessness in New York City.
So what's the government doing about this?
A majority of homeless people are staying in
like
shelters.
you guys know what's at stake. Like, you have an overwhelming amount of homeless people that's living within the city. Like, what's the government doing about it? Just have them removed. Like, they don't have to. You know, do you guys have like a shelter? There you go, shelters around New York City where if you know that they're disturbing the neighborhoods or whatnot, they can at least stay at a certain location. Then you guys can figure out a program to get them off the streets, to get them at, these local deli shops, jobs, whatever it is, gas stations, whatever they can do. So they'll be a productive member to our society. It's like, you guys have nothing. You just have homeless people just living, setting up camps in apartment buildings. And getting one off late night, getting one off butt naked as children come up and downstairs. It's like, you guys know what's the issue. Issue is just, solve the problem. This is ridiculous.
Many of those who are not don't want to be there.
When you're in the shelter system, you have very little control about your own life and where you can go.
She says the answer isn't only finding people temporary shelters, it's finding permanent homes and helping people before they become homeless in the first place.
We need to go further than just providing people emergency shelter.
Oh, all right, so she is getting where I'm getting at when it comes to emergency shelters. I mean, man, but what else can you do? What else can they provide? I mean, they're not their parents, they're not little kids, these are grown adults on hard times. Yet they get it. The most they can do is emergency shelter. Like I said, maybe they do a program, or maybe they'd go, like I told you before, like figure out a way to get them back on the feet or work at a job. But that's it. But no permanent residence. They can't allow people to just live somewhere permanently for free. they could temporarily go up to shelter. I don't know, a few weeks or whatever it is. You know, sober up. You know, maybe these homeless people typically are drunk, or you know, they deal with drug addiction, excuse me, and things like that. But I mean, there's so much that a government can do. But the most important thing is, you know, getting them, you know, out of the streets, meaning get them out of these, at least out of the apartment buildings, right? If you stay in an abandoned place, whatever, but get them out of the apartment buildings, getting into these temporary shelters, let them stay a couple, you know, up to maybe a month or two, you know, so they can get a job, and that's it. But man, there's not much they can do, really. There's not really much they can do in this situation.
Help people avoid homelessness in the first place and move out of shelters much more quickly through investments in permanent housing.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, this is New York City. I mean, New York City deal with so many things. I mean, how many videos are they cover about New York City by now? Man getting shot in the head in the deli shop. Man coming in because he knew the haircut price, but yet he still paid it and wasn't happy about it. And he came back to set the place, you know, arson, set the place on fire. Like, what? There's always something going on with New York City. I don't get it. The people out there is absolutely crazy. It is. It really is. But royalties, I tell you every single time, just stay away from the city. Move somewhere else. Figure out the way. If you do live there, move out. If you think about moving, don't. There's Boston. You can go a little bit up north, 45 minutes, hour up north of Boston. Philadelphia. There's other northeast cities you can go, but stay away from New York City. It is definitely not worth it. I'm telling you guys. But anyways, royalties, that's it with this video. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. And until next time, catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.